everybody, it's Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. That's right. That's where my guests are here. We talk about art, antiques, and collectibles. I'm going to show you how to tell what to look for and to give you the keys to the castle, right? All the stuff that you should be looking for at antique malls and yard sales and thrift stores. And sign up for my newsletter. At the time of the taping, it's free. And of course, we send that newsletter right out to you. So you don't have to do anything other than go to drloriv.com, the thumbs up free tab, click on it, give us your email, and we'll send that newsletter. It's full of all kinds of tips that you're going to want to read. Anyway, so my guests are here from all over. Let's get started. I'm going to ask everybody some nice smiles. Let's see those objects. Don't forget, a plain background is best. And let's see what they've got. All over the place. We've got a plate. We've got some glass. We've got, well, Leo's here. Leo's got this big piece, big seat, but you know, Leo's an inspirational story. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna come back to Leo. Let's start with the China service there, and a New York Yankee fan, just like me. I like that shirt. I like the Ask Dr. Lori shirt better.
I haven't got mine yet. I have the gloves and I have the loops, so I'm working on it.
Well, that's good. I want you to have all the tools in your treasure hunting toolkit. But yes, of course. And I hope the Yankees have a good year. How are you? I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name?
Michelle, and I'm calling from Michigan.
Hi, Michelle. So tell me about this set. Do you have a full service? Do you have a partial service?
It's a partial service. I have 55 pieces.
Okay, so this is important. What Michelle just said is important. A couple of things about China. China is super hot. A lot of people are collecting China. A lot of people are reselling China for big numbers. So a couple of things about it. She said it's a partial service, and then she told me how many pieces she has. If she had a full service, that would mean, say she had a service for 12 or a service for 8. If she had a service for 12, she'd have 12 of every type of piece, okay? Then she might have accessory pieces or serving pieces as well. When you say you have a partial set, maybe you don't have a full set of 12 of each piece, but you still have a lot of pieces. So 55 pieces. Was it a service for 8 or 12?
Well, there's 12 bread plates. So
okay,
it must have been a service for 12.
That's right. So that's important too. And this is all the knowledge that you guys want to gain when you're trying to figure this out. So that's basically what we're looking at. All right. So how did you acquire it, hon?
I purchased it just last week at an estate sale.
Okay. And I like the detail. It looks like it's hand painted. It looks like it's porcelain. The glaze looks to be in good condition. Let's see the mark on the back. Okay, so it says Limoges. It indicates that it was an Austrian manufacturer. And then you're also seeing a couple of things. It does not have the characteristic donut hole mold. What does that mean? It's not concentric circles. There's one big circle that's an indentation, and then the plate, and then the piece just flares out, correct?
Correct.
Now, what do you have in this partial set? Do you have 7 dinner plates? Do you have 5 bread plates? What have you got?
I have 12 bread, 10 fruit bowls, 12 dinner plates, 4 saucers, 2 soup bowls, 6 salad plates, 5 cups, 1 large platter that's 19 by 13, a medium platter, an oval tureen, and a round serving dish.
Not bad. So you've got some serving pieces, and then you have a good amount, really, of the most important pieces, 12 dinner plates and such. So that's what's important. Cups and saucers, it's good to have the cups and the saucers if you do, but it doesn't sound like you've got everything all together. I would say retail value for the whole kit and caboodle with the serving pieces, about $225 for all of it. What did you pay?
$60.
Good, very good.
They wanted $75, and I said, how about, let me think about it. How about $60?
So negotiating was good. It worked.
Yeah. It's
not hard to negotiate. You just have to kind of get your gumption up and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to ask. You were polite about it, right? If they said no, so they said no, right? I always like to hear that you're negotiating.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Great. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Go Yankees.
Yay. Oh, Trina asked when they were made. They're from the middle part of the 20th century. They date from like 1930 to about 1950. Nice.
Perfect.
Thanks, Michelle. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
Get that Dr. Lori t-shirt, sweatshirt, all kinds of things that you can, of course, support the channel. You can purchase them right there. And I do get compensation when you do that. Video calls. I'm happy that you're booking video calls. They're easy to book. You can do it right online. Go to the website, and then you can choose a long video call or a short one. Some people don't want to do it publicly like this. Some people just want to talk to me privately, and that's fine. You can do that. There are different ways to do it depending on what you need. But video calls are a great way for you to get the information and the advice that you need. Let's see what this is. Okay.
Hi, Dr. Lori.
Hi, how are you? And then we've got something in a frame, kind of brown and brown and brown. And then let's see. So let's take a look at this car in a box.
All righty. Well, here it is.
How are you? What's your name?
It's a whiskey decanter.
Okay. And it's in the shape of a race car.
Yes, it was made in 1974. It's Bobby Unser Austinite Eagle number 8.
Bobby Unser. Wow, it's a throwback. What's your name?
My name is Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. Where are you calling from?
The bourbon capital of the world.
Oh, of course.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. So tell me a couple of things. First of all, it's an original box from the 70s.
I left it dirty.
Has it been opened?
Yes.
Okay. And so it's empty?
But, well, the whiskey decanter has never been opened, but it evaporated out.
Oh, okay. So that air had to get in there somehow. Okay.
Well,
all right.
the cork dried out. They had the cork where it could dry out if you didn't leave it sideways.
Yeah, okay. So can I see the top of the box?
Sure.
Let's get a little more information
left
about it.
everything dirty.
What did you say? You have everything dirty?
I left everything dirty.
Oh, well, a lot of people don't want you to clean the pieces beforehand, you know? That's not uncommon. That's basically what we're seeing. So, okay, so we've got the pace setter car, and then basically we don't have any more. There's no more liquid in it at all.
No,
we just have the piece.
evaporated.
And it's ceramic, and it's been hand painted.
Yes.
And it's a nice piece. So collectible piece in the manner of Jim Beam bottles, right? Let's open that up again and take a look at it. Will it come out of the box, or is it all stuck? Is it shoved?
No, it's not stuck. It's not stuck. And
is it in there pretty?
Glue has let loose.
Let's just take it out. Can you take it out for me?
Yes, absolutely.
I want to see condition. That's why I'm asking you to take it out. Because, okay, we know that there's not any more alcohol in it. We know there's those types of things. But for the most part, we want to make sure.
The glue.
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if the
wheels have come off.
Yeah, I wanted to see if the wheels were going to come off. Yeah, okay, that's pretty typical. Value on, how did you acquire it? It was just in the basement?
My honey mowed grass back in the mid 70s for an old man that gave it to him for mowing his grass.
Okay. Value on that today, about $20.
Okay.
Thanks, Dawn.
Very good. Thank you very much, Dr.
My
Lori.
pleasure. Good to see you. Take care. Problem with it? The problems were obvious. You know, that you don't still have the glue that's holding on those wheels. You want that to be intact. The other thing you want to think about, of course, is whether or not the that stopper is intact and it has been sealed and not opened. The ones that are not opened are worth more. So great. Good to see something very, very common. So let's see. My guests are here. Yes, they are. Big smiles, great objects. Let's see what they've got. I'm the PhD Antiques Appraiser. I'm Dr. Lori. I'm going to show you what you've got, show you what it's worth, talk about what's what. So we've got a necklace. It looks like we've got a watch. Looks like we've got what seems to be a ginger jar. And how about the necklace? I got to ask you guys, turn on some lights and let's have a blank background, a plain background. And then people say, oh, Dr. Lori, you're coming into people's homes and they can't always do this. A blank background is easy for you guys to do. Find blank, the wall's blank, try, because it gives everybody an easier view of your object. Hi, it's Dr. Lori. How are you? Is this Christy?
It is. Hello.
Christy, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. Thanks. So tell me, how did you acquire this piece? Necklace?
Yes.
All right. It's reading as quite blue. It's reading as like blue, and then some like turquoise, and then some red coral, and some silver, and some beads.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How long is it?
It's tied with the rope right here. So like this, it's 13 inches. So it's 26 total.
Oh, okay, I see. So to the pendant, it's 16, and then down to the pendant, 13, and then back up. Okay.
Yeah.
So 36 inches total. I like the pendant. Those little tiny round elements. They're little tiny round, almost balls. You
Yep.
usually see those throughout, of course, places like Turkey, getting into the Middle East and such. Is there any mark on the back of it?
There's not.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't want this to be mistaken for Native American. This piece is probably a piece that you will see somewhere, the Bosphorus Strait, Istanbul, Turkey, going over into the Middle East, where, of course, Asia and Europe meet. That's basically where it's from. How did you acquire it?
Blue box.
Blue box from Goodwill?
Yeah.
So you paid $40 or something for the blue box, and you're saying this thing is an unusual piece.
Yeah.
If you were a tourist in one of those places, you probably could pick that up in the street for about 50 US American dollars. You
Okay.
could probably resell it here for around $75.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, it's because there's lots of stuff in the blue boxes, right? And
yeah.
so, of course, this is just one of the many pieces that you're seeing with the blue boxes.
Yeah, it's costume to fine jewelry, everything.
That's right. And I know that you found many, many valuable things in those blue boxes in the past because we featured some of them.
Yeah, I had a platinum heart diamond necklace.
Right. And we appraised it here, and you did very well with it, right?
Yep, you appraised it between 12 to 15, but I put it lower and I got 8 for it.
Well, all right. Actual sales records are what I give you. It's good to see you.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks for being with me. So all different types of pieces. Yeah, Lawrence makes a point about all the same people. No one should complain about all the same type of people. Here's why. I only have so many people to choose from. If you don't get on, Lawrence, it's because you are not in my row, right? You're not in my green room. I'd be happy to pick you. So do I want to see all the same people? I'm seeing the people who are taking the time to go to my specials and shop page, to scroll down, to click in, and basically to be part of this show. I want you, Lawrence. I want you to do that because, again, you're saying, oh, it's all the same people. I can only choose who's there. If you're not there, then you're new and you want to be there, I want you to be there. It's very simple to do. At the website, specials and shop page, scroll down, ask Dr. Lori Live details. What you have to do is read this blue box and follow the directions. It's simple. People do it all the time. Make sure you have your connection. And I want to see you. I want to see everybody. I open it to anybody and everybody. So please, Lawrence, you're going to be the person who's going to be the first ones to come back. I want to see you next, Lawrence. Read the thing and get on. I want to see you. I want to see you with an object. That's what I want to see. So that's great. That's great. So wonderful. There's only 3 days left for May and June. I'm waiting for you to release July. July to book what? What is she trying to book? There's a lot of things you can try to book. So basically, there's a lot of dates in my calendar that are open for video calls. I know that. And of course, the classes that I do, which we just did one earlier in the week, I'll tell you, the classes that I do are very popular. So those do fill up very quickly. If you want to be part of that, that of course is also at drloriv.com. Let's get back to my guests. All right, here's a guest that it looks like a hobnail white milk glass butter dish. And then I've got a piece that is kind of part of a work of art. Can't see all of it. And then there is Leo here. And Leo and I have been talking on video calls and such. He's got this particular piece. So let's see. Let's talk to Leo. Hi, Leo.
How you doing?
Leo's in Florida.
I am. So
Tell me what's been happening with you, Leo. Fill us in.
What's that?
I said, tell us what's been happening with you. Fill us in.
Well, I'm opening a store. I'm about 2 weeks away from my grand opening of my store. Thanks to you, Dr. Lori. I've been killing it. Just been buying up everything I could. Been watching your videos for about 7 or 8 months now, and just trying to buy with the intention of filling a store, and that's what I've done so far.
So you've been able to fill a store based on the advice that I've given you for, at thrift stores, and then you opened your own store, and you're going to be able to, of course, move forward and be successful in your own store. I've had the good fortune of seeing your store, yes, and it is beautiful. It is just beautiful. And you told me something else, Leo, that was inspirational. You said not only were you able to do this, and it was hard work, right, Leo?
That's a lot of work. I work a full-time job while doing this at the same time. So I've just been buying up stuff in my free time, on my weekends, on my days off, and building at the same time.
And you said something really great to me because I was able to meet your mom. You said, not only did I have that situation, but I have a better relationship with my mom and I have a new store now.
Yeah, absolutely. I live a bit north of where the store is, but the store is literally just feet away from where my mom works all day and close to her house. So she's been helping me set up the store for the last 4 or 5 months now, and we see each other pretty much every day now.
I think it's wonderful. I wish you good luck. Hey, is this going to go into the store? How did you acquire this? Talk to me about this object, and congratulations on that.
Yeah, I bought this because I said this looked great in the store. It's a really big, it's about 25 inches to the finial. It's 15 inches girth. It's really wide.
Okay.
And it's just so detailed. There's so much going on in it that I had to have
So
it.
there's a foo dog finial, and you have one of them.
Yes, it was just this one at the store that came out.
Okay. And we've got a lot of hand details. And again, this is an inspirational story. I want you folks to succeed. I want to see, when we see if we can follow the lead of others, it's wonderful. So this piece is how tall?
It's 25 inches to the finial and 15 inches wide.
Oh, so big. Okay, so
It's
big.
big. Yeah, it's big. I had to carry it out the store like a small child.
Yeah, you do this. Yeah, that's right. That's good. Okay, I like this. A couple of different things. First of all, we have to understand which part of Asia we're dealing with, because everybody goes, it's Chinese or it's Japanese, and we're done. Especially in the United States, it's really a little bit of a problem. If you look at this piece is South Asian. You can tell by the color right there. You can tell by that figure, which is the gold figure in the prominent cartouche. That's that outline area, and then you put a decoration in it. It has a red background, right, within the top of what would be considered a palace ginger jar shape. So when you're looking for South Asian pieces, that's India and then parts of Southeast Asia like Laos and Cambodia and such, that's what you're actually looking at. Foo dogs, many people love them. Doris said she does. But foo dogs, of course, are sentinel figures or guard figures, and you typically see them. They will look different in different parts of Asia. So they'll look a little bit different, a little chubbier in places like China, and a little bit more elongated in places like South Asia, India, and such. So yes, it does look like it is Thai. It does look like it's South Asian, South Asian. I would say that Burma, could it be Burmese? I don't think it's Burmese. I think it's basically South Asia and probably even into India. Nice piece. Now, ceramic. Show me the underside of this piece because I know you can't show me. There it is. Now, a couple of things about it. Notice the rim and notice the color of the rim. Notice how it's more of a dark beige color rather than something else. That means that piece has been sitting for quite some time. That indicates that that ceramic has been sitting on top, right, of that area, right, that's holding it for some time. If that were brighter and whiter, you would think that it's newer, because it would be newer. The inside of it is also glazed, which is something that they don't typically do after 1920. So I'm going to date the piece to pre-1920. I'm probably going to go as early as 1880 and as late as 1920 on dating this piece.
Wow.
In terms of size, enormous and big. Value on it, about $300. I wish you had the mate.
Gotcha.
Wish you had the mate. Based on actual sales records, a wonderful decor item. So remember, you're trying to market this into the home decor market, not so much into the market of folks who are collectors of these pieces.
Now, a question on these little things on the side. It's got holes through it. Would there originally been a rope or something?
A rope, typically
Okay.
a decorative rope, because it would have been connected to the other one. Oftentimes there's sentinel, sometimes, not always, but sometimes there's like a golden rope and almost like a stanchion that goes to the other one. Sometimes these pieces have holes like that, and the reasoning for it has to do with whether or not on pieces that are used for storage. This could be used for storage, but are basically the rope hole is usually much bigger than yours is. It looks like it is gilded. It does look like there's some gold leaf on top of those elements. And you'll notice that you have these cartouches of that particular goddess throughout, or that Buddha throughout. So, hey, Leo, I'm proud of you and I'm happy for you. I'm your biggest fan.
I got more time booked with you this weekend and again next week. So we got to get this going.
Oh, and they're asking what city is the new store. So give your plug to your store.
I'm in Fort Lauderdale, but it's called Oakland Park is the off city, but it comes either way. Fort Lauderdale, Oakland Park.
Okay, so you can't miss it. The next time you're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, go see Leo.
Yes, sir.
All right. Congratulations, honey.
Thank you so much.
I love to share those success stories, and you know me, I share them a lot, and I'm very happy to have played a small role in that success story. That's great. Thanks so much for the super chats and the super stickers. You're helping to, of course, show your appreciation of what I do, and I'm very happy to do it for you. So, color of clay looks kind of gray. What's the difference between ceramic versus pottery? Good question, Ace. That's a good question. Ace is in Texas. We had a video call recently. I think he's in Texas. A couple of things about ceramic versus pottery. Umbrella terms, okay? So what are umbrella terms? When I say it's a print, there can be many different types of prints under that umbrella term. Serigraph, silkscreen, etching, engraving, and such. Ceramic oftentimes will be the umbrella term for many different types of ceramics or types of ways that clay is fired. It could be Shino, it could be porcelain, it could be earthenware, it could be stoneware and such. So that's what we're looking at there. Always good to see the regulars like Lori who support the channel all the time. Thank you very much for helping. And of course, you're all helping when you share the channel. You're all helping when you watch the videos. I have the expertise to help you to make money, build good collections, and enjoy yourself doing it. I'm giving you the keys to the castle. Here's the treasure map. Stay with me. I'm going to show you it all. I'm going to show you what to look for. Where's my next guest? Let's see. We've got some paintings. We've got, let's see, a nice smile. That's very blurry. Can't see that. That piece looks like we've got a Valentine of some sort. There was also a nice white, piece. There's a watch. I love watches. I collect watches. I like watches. I like to have all different watches. I like watch. I always liked watches. I think watches are fun. So watches are fun. And let's see, Valentine's cards are fun. A lot of people have cards. Let's take a look at the card. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Dr. Lori, it's Nikki from Washington State.
Hi, Nikki. It's nice to see you. Look at this die-cut card, Valentine's card. Color lithograph, really nicely done, and I like it. Can I see the back? How'd you acquire it? And where did you get the green nails? I can't sit still long enough to do that.
Normally I can't either, but I had patients one day and just had them done. So,
you know, those are the times when you got to go to the manicurist, right? When you're going, okay, I'm going to sit there. Sometimes I do it just to kind of sit and be quiet because I'm always like, you know, I'm like that. I'm that person. So anyway, sometimes it's good to do that. The hairdressers like that too. So Nikki, and they're beautiful, by the way. I forgot to say that.
Thank you.
So Nikki, look at the back of this. This is really nice. So you can see that this is a pre-World War II era piece. So sometime between, I would say, 1925 and 1940. How did you acquire it?
It was $3 at an antique mall.
And you said, I have to have it for Valentine's Day.
It was a gift. It was my anniversary gift. The first anniversary is the paper gift.
That's right. Well, yeah. Happy anniversary. That's wonderful. What a nice gift. A couple of things. I hate to kind of reveal, you know, people have come up to me in my events and say, here's my engagement ring, Dr. Lori. Will you tell me what the engagement ring is worth? And, you know, the fiance standing there. I'm like, come on, you know, but this is a very nice piece. A couple of things about cards in general, greeting cards for all of you. First of all, most popular greeting cards, typically, and those that sell best, what to look for, Christmas, and it's Christmas, you know, typically traditional Christian, Christmas, as well as Easter. Valentine's Day is very big, and then we get birthdays and all the other holidays. Okay, so if you have postcards like that, you want to think about those things. I like this very much. I would say value on it is about $20, right, for the $3 investment. I like the die cut. I have seen people take these over the years and actually frame them, you know, in like a shadow box frame when they're open. They're really quite beautiful. The graphic design is, of course, color lithography. It's early 20th century. Some of the most popular ones are actually made abroad or made in Europe as opposed to made in America. But this one is really quite fine. It's beautiful. Sometimes they have a lovely saying, too. The little poetry is really kind of nice. Yeah. Well, a happy anniversary to you, sweetie.
Thank you. And this one does say made in Germany. So
There, good,
Yeah.
great. Glad to hear that. That's
Thank
why I
you.
mentioned it. All right, good to see you. Bye-bye. For a $3 investment to make $20 and to make your wife happy, that's good. Can't beat it. That's priceless. So, and thank you all, of course. Those of you who are just starting up, a lot of you are saying, I'm starting my business and I'm doing this and I'm, it might take some time. You can do this. I'm telling you, you can do this. Don't forget to watch those videos. Don't forget to use the binge link. Why? The binge link shows you all of my videos, so you don't have to go searching. It's easy to find the binge link right underneath where the Ask Dr. Lori Live details are. So after Lawrence is on Ask Dr. Lori Live next time, he's going to be using the binge link, and you all should, as best you can, of course, because that's going to put all of my nearly 1,000 videos into order for you. It's going to be easier for you to learn this stuff. So use the binge link and go through it. My guests are here. Let's see what they've got.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? It looks like you've got kind of a teapot, but I'm seeing you and not the teapot.
Yes.
Oh, we've got a creamer and a teapot. We've got a white bowl too. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this covered piece. It's white and it's covered. Let's take a look at what that is. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Dr. Lori.
Hey, how are you? What's happening?
I'm good.
Good. And this is Dan, and Dan's in Las Vegas.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Good to see you.
Pretty
How
good.
did you get this, Dan? What's happened? Have you been thrifting?
I have. There's a little town about an hour from Las Vegas called Pahrump, and they had an estate sale, and I went out there and got about 10 pieces of this white glass for $40.
Do you go estate sale shopping with friends, with family, what do you do? Or just is this your alone time, like your own shopping therapy, retail therapy?
If I can get somebody to go with me, I'll take them. But a lot of people, I do it a lot on my own too.
Because an hour drive is kind of getting long,
It is, but there's good stuff out there though.
Okay, so it's worth the drive. Tell me about this piece. How'd you acquire it?
They had, like I said, about 10 pieces of this, and this came with like a salt and pepper shaker, a sugar, a creamer, and I think the rest of them were all vases.
Oh, okay. So all milk. Well, there's white glass and there's milk glass. It's different. Okay. So this particular piece is pressed glass, obviously molded glass, and it is, of course, milk glass. And is there a mark on the bottom of it, an impressed mark?
There is. I looked with the loop. It's very small, but I think it does say Fenton.
Okay, great. I'll tell you why it looks like Fenton to me. Just as he's holding it right now, you can see that decoration, sort of this, I'll call it like a cloud almost, like half of a cloud. The scallop element that repeats all the way around is very typical of Fenton. Fenton has a very feminine look to many of its pieces. Now, it helps that it's marked Fenton, but again, if it's not marked or if you're questioning it, you can start to see some of these motifs that are typical. The other thing about Fenton, it's going to be a perfect fit. They don't mess around. Fenton isn't like some of the other glass makers where it's kind of off a little bit, and that one looks like it's a perfect fit, doesn't it, Dan?
It is. It's nice.
So the Fenton mark I like very much. Now you have a matching salt and pepper shaker, creamer, sugar. Is that true?
Yes. And
okay.
Well, it all matches. I guess it's all the milk glass. Fenton.
It's all the milk glass, right? Okay. So first of all, that piece, how much did you pay for that piece? Or did you get it as a group?
It was a group of about 10 pieces for $40. So $4 each, I guess.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's wonderful. So 10 pieces, all of Fenton?
Yeah.
Wow. That's fantastic. That piece alone is $40.
Okay.
The piece that you've got right there is $40. So in one piece, you got your money back.
Good deal.
Excellent. So then all the other pieces are gravy, as they say.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I like it. Time period, you're probably looking at a piece from about the 50s or 1960s in terms of Fenton.
Cool. Thanks so
nice.
much, Dr. Lori.
Oh, it's always my pleasure. It's nice to see you. I'm glad that you're taking to the road.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's a nice set too. Remember those types of elements that will characterize for you in your mind a piece of Fenton, versus a piece of some other type of milk glass. But quality is going to be in those makers that have, of course, long-standing popularity and such. And then, of course, you want to make sure that you're looking at pieces that really have, a great background, good condition, and don't forget the materials that will speak to quality. And that's what I show you here. Dr. Lori Live. I'm showing you what you've got, what it's really worth, and how to tell. I'm Dr. Lori. It's good to be with you. I'll see you next time.